We are back live here at the Central Broward Regional Park, and we are seeing YASH Dallas against Michigan CA, and Dallas taking first strike. Samad is taking up the attack from the far end, left arm orthodox, just looking to keep it on a spot outside the off stump there on that occasion. Samad just coming forward, leaning into it, just getting a feel of the strip, the conditions before he launches. Of course, we're in the power play up until over number 6. It's a good delivery, and normally these left arm orthodox spinners, they are very stingy bowlers. It's very nagging. This one goes down the leg side, and that's signal wide. So the first run is on the board, one without loss. So it's outside the off stump and cut away down to backward point. No run. So keeping it tidy so far. Dana Nayake. This delivery goes down to a short third man and the first run off the bat. So it's 2 without loss. Dananake from the northern end. Amodani now comes in to strike. I've been joined by Dr. Michael Dowlat for this first session. And of course, we're going to hear some expert views from Vernon Dowlat, who flew in all the way from Canada just to be with us here at the US Open. This tournament has now gotten global reach. Outside the off stump again, just leaning forward and playing it away to cover. Good over, very good over by Dananake. First up, just 2 runs.
You know, the first 2 games that were played today, the first one, the scores was in the 50s, about 53 if I remember. Then the second game was just about 130 something. And what is happening, we started off overcast. And, you know, there's still a gentle breeze, but I think that the pitch is drying out, the field is drying out. I'm expecting a larger score in this particular match because the conditions favored the bowlers earlier today, and this is the 3rd match on this particular pitch. So we see Patel coming into bowl to Samad.
And this track allowing for generous turn. We have with us the United States player Jashkaran Malhotra. You'll hear from him very soon. He, of course, not getting the kind of results that he wants with the bat. They tell me it's jet lag coming all the way from India, 17 hours flight. And he has been brilliant behind the stumps so far. Probably a bit too quick for the umpires to see. That's a good delivery by Patel. Just on and about the off stump and pushing away on the offside. And Jaskaran, 3 games, 3 victories. Your team looking very convincing indeed.
Yeah, thanks, Vinod. We're looking very good, and I must congratulate Mac for putting up a great show. Since it's a 10th US Open, it's been 10 years. This tournament is going on, and I must say this is one of the best tournaments of America. And this is my 4th year playing for US All Stars. It's always been pleasure playing with the same team. Yeah, feels good.
Just to break you in that interview there, that's the first wicket. Patel getting one outside the off stump and moved further away. And following it on that occasion was Samad. So he's back in the pavilion for 1. The score 2 for 1. And you were in India recently. Tell us a bit about the experience of playing in the CPL. I know you were on the team with the St. Lucia Stars.
Yeah, I was in India. I just got back from India like 2 days back, and I'm still trying to get over the jet lag. But actually, it took me 40 hours to get to Florida. Yeah, I left from Chandigarh and it's a long flight. But anyways, yeah, CPL was a good experience. I mean, obviously, guy like Pollard leading the side and meeting and talking to those players and learning from them. It's a great experience. And tournaments like this, US Open has always helped me. Like DJ Bravo was there. So it was a great opportunity to play with them, and it feels good. Even this year, we have some big players in the team. Yeah, so it's a great exposure for young players so that they can rub their shoulders with the top players of the world.
I know that you were there. You would have learned a lot in that experience, and then you visited India. Of course, you came back home. You also played for the United States. Last year, you dominated this tournament. You had back-to-back centuries, and all that led to you going down to the CPL because that back-to-back centuries were a century that was scored at the U.S. Open would have attracted the attention of those in the West Indies, and you went down there for the CPL. Now you're vice captain of the United States team, and recently you all won a promotion. So that's great indeed. It's great to see United States cricket going up and moving forward. Roy Silva, one of your fellow teammates at the US team, he is in now, and let's see how he goes about his business as Patel is going to continue from the southern end, stops in his tracks. Just looking to keep the ball outside the off stump and moving it away a bit, as Ali Khan did this morning. Not that I'm comparing him to Ali Khan. That's a good delivery. Just right on spot, gentle medium pace, and just keeping it um, right on spot just to trouble the batsman a bit. There's a stiff breeze blowing from the east, so that's helping the bowlers from our end to get the ball to swing away. And your keeping has been absolutely brilliant. You have been working hard on it.
Yeah, firstly, I must congratulate the whole USA supporters, staff, and we as players. Like, we worked really hard to get out of Division 3. That was our number one goal, and we worked very hard as a team. And I must congratulate our coach, Pobudu Dasanaike, as well. And as we've put in endless hours in that, and now we have qualified for Division 2, the door is open to be, out of 6 teams, 4 teams will get the ODI status, which is going to be the big deal. America will be an international team very soon, and then we have T20 World Cup qualifiers coming up as well. As far as my personal performance is concerned, I've been batting well. I mean, yeah, these 2 games I got out early, but I think runs can come anytime. But it's just a matter of spending some time on the wicket. And me personally, I think scoring in big games is what I value the most when the team needs most. But I want my team to win regardless of Chima scores or myself. By our team is doing very well. And as far as my keeping is concerned, I've been keeping a lot. I kept from the last 3 tours for USA as well. And I mean, I've worked hard on my fitness. So yeah, it's going well. Here's Roy Silva with a beautiful straight shot. And again, Roy is one of our teammates. He was with the USA team as well, and he's been in the USA local circuit for a long time. And I wish he scores big in this game. He hits the ball far, he hits the ball clean, and this is the right time for him to shine. It's nice condition. Sun is out, and beautiful sunshine state.
Yes, that delivery pitched up to Roy Silvani just basically played through the line. The pitch continues to play well here. In the first game, though, this morning, there was really exaggerated turn. Tell us a bit about this strip and how difficult it is to bat on.
Well, it rained this morning. I thought so. It really helps the bowler a bit because when the ball sticks, it's very hard to play our shots. Right now, as you can see, shot making is much easier. Ball is coming onto the bat nicely because it's sunny. The conditions have D's out. But when we were playing this morning, it was way stickier. Ball was sticking up and turning. If the bowlers hit the like Ali Khan did today, you saw what he can do with his not only pace but main thing in top level cricket is how you hit the good areas again and again and again because it's all about patience and being disciplined. And Ali showed what he is made of. And as you can see now, the conditions have changed. Ground has been under the sun for a long time and it's dried up. Pitch looks good. As I said, my fellow teammate from USA has a great opportunity to get some runs. He's come in early. Yes, they lost one early wicket. And good conditions to bat on right now. I think the afternoon game is the best game to play, personally, in my opinion.
Of course, the afternoon game is always good because the pitch normally that's open up as around 8 o'clock in the morning. The covers comes off, so whatever sweating there is on the track uh, basically gets done away with as you head into the lunchtime period. That's a good delivery, and Dana Naike just keeping it tidy from the far end, and with the sun baking the pitch, the ball comes on nicely onto the bat. So it makes for easier shot making, which makes Malhotra a very happy man. And tell us, a very strange occurrence took place during the last match when as a loud appeal for like before, ambitious appeal, that delivery going down the leg side, not out, says the umpire, 10 for 1. When Samuel Badri was feeling down at deep backward square, what happened?
Yeah. So Emirates was bowling and Badri was on deep square leg, and that was actually a funny thing. And Kyle Phillips had a missed time shot which went very high, and I think Badri failed to, he went so high up in the air, and the sun was right in his eye, and he failed to pick up the ball, and he almost got hit with the ball. But everything ended well, and batsman got 6 runs. It was a funny thing, but yeah, I think it was just misjudgment, not a big thing. Yeah.
He had on a hoodie and he could have caught the ball at the back of his head. And it was very funny though. Tell us a bit, wicketkeeping to Samuel Badri. He has been in good form in this tournament so far.
Yeah, so one of the strengths for Samuel is he keeps the ball wicket to wicket, especially when a spinner opens bowling in a power play. It's very hard because since you only have two fielders outside. So I think I've been watching his bowling for a long time. He was one of the top ranked bowlers. I believe he was number one T20 bowler for a long time in world cricket. And I was a big fan of his bowling because the way he has a control, being a leg spinner, being a wrist spinner, is what has impressed me the most. And when I am getting the opportunity to keep, try and read his hand very carefully. I think it helps me being a keeper, with keeping. Last tournament we had Saeed Ajmal as well, so it gave me a great opportunity. I must again congratulate Mac Qureshi for bringing all these players and playing with Saeed Ajmal, Bravo, Badris and all the big guys. It's a great experience, and in my opinion, in my keeping career, so Badri and Ajmal are the best spinners I've kept to. Like, they're truly magicians in their own art.
Well, that's wonderful. As a wicket keeper, I can only help with your batting as well, keeping to these guys. Well, Josh Khan, I want to thank you for spending some time here with us. I want to wish you the best as the tournament progresses.
Thanks, Vinod. Thanks for the great word. And again, you're doing a great job as well. Keep up the great work.
Thanks a lot, my friend. Jaskar Malocha, the vice captain of the United States team, and of course, St. Lucia Stars CPL player. 14 for 1. Dallas batting first. This is game number 3. This is the third over of the innings. And Patel comes in with the fourth. Outside the off stump, it is swinging away. A lovely drive through backward point for 4. That delivery just swung away. And Silva came forward and drove. In fact, it was Modani coming forward and driving square down to the boundary for 4. 18 for 1. As I said before, that Vunan Dowlat is here with us. And Vunan, your first experience of being at the US Open.
Hi, Vinod. Thanks a lot. Yes, it is. Just got in this morning, and I must say I am truly impressed with what I've seen so far. I've seen one game. This is the second one. The organization has been tremendous. The coverage, the teams themselves seem to be quite adept at what they're doing and so on. And we also have some fairly prominent international players as well, helping the tournament along. So hopefully in the next few days I'll be taking in some more and really enjoying it, and we can chat more as time goes.
Well, as you go along, the competition will be keener, and that is when you separate the men from the boys. So the talent on display would be tremendous. It's 19 for 1. This is the fourth over in progress. And as we take in the third game, one more to come tonight. And you can see just behind the bowler's arm, they're erecting the big stage for the concert on Saturday, where you can hear a number of the top local talent. And the stage is also open as well for those who want to go up and perform. I'm sure that I'll have to be holding back Michael Dowlat because he'll be looking to get up onto that stage to probably sing, but knowing him, all he's going to sing is a Naprima School hymn. This delivery is whipped away over the infield, and Royce Silva continues to impress here. He goes on to 15, the score 25 for 1. Over pitch delivery on middle and leg. Royce Silva just easing forward and playing it over the infield. We're in the power play, so that's not hard to do. And that one went all the way. As Malocha said, Doc, he hits the ball cleanly.
Yes, definitely. And the playing conditions for the batsmen would have improved dramatically with the sun coming out. So Patel and the other bowlers have to come in with something special now. So Patel comes in to Silva.
Silva getting a bit too ambitious on that occasion. He would have been better served looking to go through the offside with that one. Fails to make contact. 25 for 1. This is over number 4. Oh, that's not a wide, that's a broad. That was very, very, very far from the batsman. You would have had to have taken an Uber to go and retrieve that ball, and it's called a wide. But the important thing here for Patel, he's getting seam movement, he's getting swing. He needs to start middle and leg for that exaggerated movement so he can square the batsman up and have him uncomfortable. Outside the off stump, he's just presenting an opportunity for these guys to go over the top on the offside. He comes in again to Silva. And Silva gets underneath this one, pulls it away. That's a safe shot with the field in. He didn't get hold of it as he would have liked, and they come back for 2. The score goes on now to 28 for 1. Silva continues to hit the ball cleanly. Over number 4 in progress. Silva, United States all-rounder, has been at the US Open for many, many years now. This is the 10th edition. This is flashed away and into the boundary for 4. A lovely shot by Silva. Over pitch and just driving through the line. And that's 4 more. So Silva goes to 21. The score 32 for 1. After 4, that's a run rate of 8.
And Vinod, I've just noticed that it seems as though the wind is picking up now. And you would have noticed from that last shot from Silva, as he smacked it over the offside, it pretty much spun away to the boundary. Whereas the previous shot, although he hit it over the infield, it really didn't get any legs as the wind was blowing it back. So it'll be interesting to see with the wind picking up how things go forward.
Yes, you're quite right, Vernon. When that delivery was pulled, that previous delivery was pulled, it hung in the air for quite a while. And because he was hitting against the wind, and you can look at the flags at the fire, and you're seeing the wind really blowing across the ground from the east to the west. And that's something to take into consideration. We have seen a number of sixes being driven from the fire and over cover, and that has to do with the fact that the wind is helping to take the ball in that direction. 32 for 1. I remember covering cricket at Johannesburg in South Africa, and when you hit the ball in the air, it goes for miles because of the fact that the air is very, very thin in Johannesburg. It's very high above sea level, and probably an expert in that can probably elaborate a bit on why the ball travels that distance if the air is thin.
Yes, Vinod. There's less resistance because of the density of the air. And that was a good ball from the Nayaka. He's keeping it online, on the spot.
Yes, Dananaika continues to keep it very tight. He's in his third over. He has conceded just 6, and he's one of those left-arm orthodox that doesn't really spin the ball that much. They just look to keep it straight, keep it tight, and this is exactly what he was doing. The last ball, though, he was lucky to have gotten away with that. That was short and wide, and the batsman pulling away. We've seen some elementary errors in batting from some of these guys. They're not getting back and across the play through the offside, to cut through the offside. They're pulling away towards the leg side and looking to get the ball through the off. Do you think, Vernon, that the advent of T20 cricket has affected the technique of most of these batsmen?
Definitely, Vinod. One just has to consider the fact that the name of the game is really entertainment, and how you can maneuver yourself in order to get runs quickly. And let me just pass you back for that drop catch.
Yes, catches win matches, and we've seen some easy catches going down. That was not a difficult catch. It was a flawed, and the score now remains 34. Let's have a look at it on the replay. Here is Dananaika. He's not going to be happy with that. And Silva was the man who was put down. You don't put down an international player. A lovely bit of fielding there at backward square, and that saved a short boundary. The score goes on by, in fact, it remains 34 for 1. It's the end of over number 5. But back to that dismissal or lack of Silva. He's the man you want to remove. He's a dangerous batsman, and that was an easy catch. I think you could have taken that with your eyes closed, and he floored it. So Dananaika is not a happy camper, and at the moment, Dallas 34 for 1. We're back here taking in the action at the Central Broward Regional Park. And umpire's just checking on the ball. Yeah, so Ahmed is on. Dodgy last now. So as we continue the action here, Vernon and Doc, I'm going to leave you in a very capable hands of Ahmed Rana, the man from Cricket America.
Thank you, Vinod. Yes, Dallas is batting 35 for 1 after 5 overs. Jubel is bowling. Jubel Ahmed. Down leg side for 1 run. Partnership is 34, 36 for 1. Roy Silva is there. Silva is originally from Sri Lanka, play for the USA cricket team. And Modani is there. Modani is the gentleman we always see all around the tournaments, especially the 4th of July in New York. This is US Open T20 2018. 10th edition and 10th anniversary, the prestige tournament over here. What a fabulous atmosphere. Jubel Ahmed ready to bowl. To Modani. Modani is facing. Modani notched to the leg side just for 1 run. Modani is a very seasonal player, and he knows how important his wicket is. He needs to stay there for Yash Dallas. And Michigan is bowling. $37 for 1. Here you go. Ahmed is bowling to Roy Silva. Roy Silva cuts it and put the shot in between the fielders in a gap for 1 run. And one not over guy is from Vinod Mamchan cousin, a big man like me, big names and big games we've been seeing. US All-Stars just won against Blitz. And he's my co-commentator for next few hours. What a good shot. Pull it for. We have to wait for the signal. I think it's a 4-run from. It's a 6. It's a huge 6. This is what I was saying. Modani is a great player of T20. He moves to 15 and only faces 12 balls. Roy Silva is still there. 24 for 15. Yes, Dallas moved to 41. We're still in power play. 2 more ball left. Vijay Prakash Malala is checking the pitch. He's one of the best umpires in USA cricket. He's traveled almost everywhere for Dallas Premier League, for American college cricket, for US Open. And even though he's been umpire in CPL. Great work from the cameraman showing the scoring board. We are here in Central Broward Regional Park. Good ball and good defense. This is what real cricket is about. You just hit a boundary and after that you take a singles. This is show the majority. Vernon?
Yes, we're seeing some good cricket here. Scoreboard is 45 for 1, just under 6 overs. A little bit on the slow slide when you think that the pitch is playing a lot truer than earlier on today. So let's see what happens as we go on.
Last ball of the power play. It's a wide ball. It's a appeal from Michigan. They cannot convince the umpire. The umpire says it's a wide ball, but the huge appeal from the ball and especially keeper. Keeper is still thinking about it. But the scoreboard moves to 46 for 1. Yes, it's a little bit slow start, but I think it's okay right now because the current run rate is 7.9. The last ball of the power play now because the wide, he has to ball the extra delivery. Here goes Ahmed. And great shot right in the gap for 4 runs. And exactly the 50 comes out for Yes Dallas. Right on the power play overs has been finished. They have given extra 5 runs. Partnership is 48. But that's a great shot from Roy Silva showing all his experience in class over here. And currently he's playing for USA Cricket. The batsman wants some water from the dugout. Probably a message. See, we're on T20. I believe, you have to do planning for 4 overs to 5 overs. And, you got to focus on that. Like a small victories, you say. Or, like in test match, you say a session. So I come up with this idea. In 20 overs, if you divide to 4 or 5 session, you have to win every session or at least 3 sessions when you are batting sides. So what do you think from here on 50 for 1?
Well, I think Dallas is sitting fairly comfortable after the power play, understanding that Silva is there. Modani isn't doing too badly as well. Silva being the powerhouse that he is. Hopefully, they can move on from strength to strength here. And let's see how it goes.
What a fabulous atmosphere over here. Bowling change. Afsar is coming first time in this inning. And we have a lot of Trini, Guyanese, all the Caribbean, the Pakistani Indians, the South Africans, whoever loves cricket. We all are here. This is a cricket convention. I have Michael over here from Trinidad. He's been here with me since yesterday. He's watching all the game. So Michael, after this ball, I'm going to take Michael. A good ball down the leg side. Try to take a single, but a good fielding, a direct hit could make a difference.
Yes, this partnership is 48 right now. They came in at the score 2, so I think, they're building well. So we're looking forward to
back to the bowler. 2 balls, 2 dot balls, pressure on Modani. Modani knows that he needs to stay if Yes Dallas is looking for a big score. A good sweep shot. It's a 4-run right in the gap from Modani bat. And Modani moves to 20. Yes, Dallas score moved to 54 for 1 after 6.3 overs. This is US Open T20, 10th edition. And we have a stadium right here where Yes Dallas is playing Michigan. And we have 2 more other fields where 2 more live games are going on. So total of 12 matches in each days, 4 days of convention of cricket, and Saturday we have a big concert coming in. Whoever know how to sing, even though like Mac Qureshi said, if you're a bathroom singer, you're welcome to sing on Saturday. Down the third man just for 1 run. So far so good for Yes Dallas. They're playing safe. Odd boundaries coming here and there. The score moved to 55 for 1 after 6.4. Roy Silva is facing Afsar. A good ball. Roy Silva tried to sweep. Appeal from the Afsar, but umpire say not out. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Is it with the bat or leg by? Umpire signals the leg by. Modani moves to 21 for 17, and Roy Silva was on 28 for 17. A good swing and a big appeal from Afsar. A good cut shot. We have to wait. I think it's a 4-run. The fielder tried his best, but ball won the race at the end. You know how in PSL, Vernon, they have now Uber, right? One person run and the Uber car runs in the ground. So maybe you think this person would have won the Uber race?
Well, he did put in a good effort, but that ball just drifted outside the off and took the outside edge and then went past the keeper and all the way down to the boundary for 4. And Dallas is now at 60 for 1, doing pretty well actually. And there's a gathering in the center, and let's see what happens.
Yes, after 7 overs, 60 for 1. Players are taking the drink breaks. It's not that hot out there. It's a beautiful weather, 75 degrees, right here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I've been calling this cricket convention because I'm meeting so many different friends and making new friends. Meeting old friends is like meeting your old friends and making a new friends. So this is like a cricket mela going on. And this is the first time the DR sport is showing in India, in Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal. And we are going live coverage all over the world. This is your commentator, Ahmed Rana, and I have Michael and Vernon. Vernon just flew from Canada today. He left some snow over there, but we welcome him for sunshine. Sunshine State, how are you feeling, Vernon, to be here?
Oh, I left some snow on the ground this morning, so it's wonderful to be in the nice warmth of the Sunshine State. 75 degrees, as you said. Wonderful weather, good cricket, global audience. Back to you.
Here's another bowling change. T Singh is coming to ball now. From the commentary end, south end. A good leg break, but Roy Silva equally played, but we have to watch and see. The fielder coming under. It's a catch. After a 1 fumble, after a second time, he has catched the ball. And all the players are gathering to him. Beautiful catch. And Roy Silva has to go, make his way back to the pavilion after scoring 28 for 18 balls. The ball was there to hit, but unfortunately, he finds the fielder and a great effort at the end from the fielder, running in from the boundary line. Also, we have another guest over here, Mr. Danny. He's one of the best umpires in the USA too. And we're going to ask Danny. I call him a Danny boy. I give him a nickname of Danny boy because wherever we go, we meet him. Danny, how you like the atmosphere in the US T20 2018?
Well, it's a good atmosphere. The weather is fantastic. This is my 10th anniversary as well in maqtv.
Happy birthday to you as well.
I started this tournament, and I'm still here. I just come today, but it's a lot of excitement here going on right now.
See, Danny's celebrating his 10th anniversary like this is his birthday, so that's why I told him happy birthday to you, Danny. Good to see Danny over here. So thank you, Danny, for your time. He's a shy guy. He doesn't like to talk too much on the mic, but he always makes the right decision on the field and right time. Here comes T Singh on a first ball. He sent Roy Silva back to the pavilion. Second ball, Modani nudged down to the wide long on. The score moved to 61 for 2 after 7.2 over. Seemed like T. Singh's an experienced bowler. A leg break from Michigan. A good ball. Kamli wanted the single, but Budani told him no. A good ball. We have to wait for it's a wide ball. Modani's on 26 for 19, and Kamli just arrived and facing the T. Singh, who just took a wicket of Roy Silva to send him back to the pavilion. A good leg break. The fielders are there in 30-yard circle. A good over from T. Singh so far. After 5 ball, he has given only 2 runs. For Yash Dallas, as long as Modani is there, it's safe for them. Last ball of the over. A good defense. After 8 overs, 62 for 2. Yes, Vernon, where do you see the situation that we are at?
Well, T. Singh just came in to bowl. He had a pretty good first over. He seemed to have settled in pretty nicely there, getting the wicket of Silva. That ball was a bit outside the off, moving away from the leg spinner. And it seems as though Silva got the bottom part of the bat. And it was a wonderful catch, actually, in the outfield, where the fielder had to juggle the ball and take it on the second attempt. So all in all, good cricket. Michigan, they're clawing their way back slightly. It's now 62 for 2.
Yes, Asad Rahman came to the commentary box, but he's shy. He doesn't want to talk, but took a picture with us. And we wish both teams good luck. 62 for 2. T. Singh is to continue from the north end, Baku at sun end. A good ball and good defense, and he does the fielding on his own bowling. So Vernon, they're keeping it tight from last 2 overs. MichCA, the team from Michigan, and a lot of Bangladeshi players in there. Modani sweep the ball for the 4 runs. This is the class of the batsman I was telling you, Vernon. He's a seasonal player, a great player, and as long as he stays, Yash Dallas, his score will go up.
Yes, Modani seemed to be coming into his own here. He's been very patient, and while Silva was going guns on the other end, he held his head, kept patient, and now that Silva is no longer there, there is a little bit of pressure coming on, and he seemed to start to express himself.
Yes, Vernon. Great analysis. Again a sweep shot, but they have placed the fielder over there because the last ball went for the boundary just for 1 run. And Modani's score moved to 31 for 22 balls. Kamli is still there without scoring any run. A good over so far. A good single towards the long on. Long off. The scoreboard is moving along. 68 for 2 after 8.4. Current run rate is healthy, 7.8, and partnership moves to 8. A great cut shot. There was no slip. And again, ball has won the race. So Vernon, second time, the fielder tries his best to get the ball. But still, ball is keep winning the race.
Yeah, just looking at that replay, it seems as though as the ball straightened up, it took the upper outer part of the bat, went past the keeper, and the fielder coming in from third man couldn't catch it, and the ball won the race eventually.
They are bringing the fielder up. Attacking fielders on a slip. Modani is facing. A good start from Modani. See, this is a mature cricket, and mature cricketers always hit a boundary. See, T20 is not only about hitting a 6 and 4s. The score is 72 for 2 after 9 overs. See, a lot of time the players just want to hit 6 and 4s, but it's not all about hitting 6 and 4s. It's about rotating the strike, and it's about staying at the wicket.
Definitely, once you put the runs on the board, the other team has to get it. And pressure, that's the name of the game. Pressure brings a lot of mistakes. And if you can put those runs on the board, apply pressure, who knows what can happen on the other end. But so far, running at 8 and over, 8 wickets in hand, Dallas seem to be well positioned, but Michigan has been clawing their way back over the past 2 to 3 overs.
A good ball and a good single. A good running between the wickets. Fielder couldn't pick up the ball cleanly. T. Singh has given only 3 runs. A good cut shot, and it's another boundary from Modani. 39 runs off of 25 balls. His score moved to 77 for 2. As long as told you, Vernon, Modani stays. Yes, Dallas' score will be ticking. And he's an excellent player of this spin. You see how he cut the balls and went for the boundary.
Yes, Ahmad. Excellent shot again from Modani. As you had pointed out earlier, he has the skill and the temperament to go forward. And he's really promoting himself with some positive batting. And he was a little bit deceived with that slower one there.
Yes, Vernon. 77 for 2 after 9.3 overs. Current run rate is 8.1. This is the 4th ball. T. Singh on a ball to Modani. A good shot right in the 30-yard circle. But the fielder has a great effort from there to save a run. We are seeing a good fielding from MichCA, the side from Michigan. There are a few cheerleaders are walking now. And Vernon is looking at the cheerleader instead of the match. A good single is taken. This is called a good running between the wicket, Vernon. And his score moved to 78 for 2. And last ball of the 10th over. And after that, I'm going to ask you to let us know where the YASH Dallas stand and where you see the projection score. And Vernon is still busy at looking at the cheerleaders. They're right in front of the commentary box. A good pull shot. That's for 4 run. Leg side towards forward square leg. And now score moved to 82 after 10 over. Kumbli moved to 6 after hitting that boundary, and Modani stays on 40.
Yes, Ahmad. Good shot from Kamli. He has bided his time, and that pull shot was excellent there as they go for the water break now. And I noticed that you keep making references to those dancers. Obviously, they seem to, or cheerleaders. Obviously, they seem to attract you quite vividly. As we look forward at the halfway stage, Dallas 82 for 2. Pitch is playing true. The wind is not as stiff as it was earlier on. We'll see how we go forward. I expect if we go at this rate, maybe Dallas can get up to maybe 180 or so. And great promotion by maqtv and you for the kind of coverage that we're getting from this US T20 International.
Yes, Vernon, the Macroshi, the man with the vision, has provided us with a great entertainment from day one. And now it's the day two. The third game is happening at Broward Regional Park. A good defensive shot. No run. Afsar is bowling his third over, has given 20 runs after 2.2. His score is on 83 for 2 after 10.3 overs. Current partnership is on 23. Kamli has only made the 6th run. Most of the runs had come from Modani bat. Kamli is on a strike. A mascot and a cheerleader are dancing. A good single has been stolen, I can say, Vernon.
Very good running between the wickets. The batsmen seem to be understanding each other very well at this time. And that's what you need in the middle overs. That rotation of strike, keep the scoreboard ticking over, and then build towards the end for that big number.
Our mascot is enjoying with the girls. A good cut shot for 4 runs. This is the man of the class of Modani. He moves to 45 after facing the 30 ball. Yash Dallas score moved to 88. Good over for Yash Dallas so far. Modani is a great batsman of a spin. If it comes to sweep shot or cut shot, he can do both and get the runs for his team. Afsar is changing the fields. The last ball of the over. Here you got the sweep shot. That's what I was talking about. But just for 1 run. And score moved to 89 for 2 after 11 over. Just for none.
Good understanding with the batsmen. They seem to be working with a plan in mind. And they're talking in the middle. They're communicating. And that's what is required at this level in cricket, so that you can deliver on your plans. As you had said earlier on, cricket is, T20 is, you can look at it as operating in stages, different amount of overs, where you are, how you would like to proceed in the next stage of the game. So the Dallas seem to have a plan. They seem to be working to a plan. Modani is hitting the ball well at 46 of 31.
Yes, and cheerleaders are enjoying it. And our mascot is dancing with the cheerleader as well. We all having fun over here, right here at Central Broward Regional Park, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 3 matches are happening at one time. We are sitting here at the stadium, and 2 other matches are happening in Field 1 and Field 2. His score is on 89 for 2 after 11 overs. Here's Ahmed. This is Ahmed Rana at commentary, and another Ahmed is bowling. Modani wanted a single, but Kamble sent him back. Here you go. Our cameraman cannot take the camera off of the cheerleaders. They are celebrating, and mascot is leading them actually. Vernon.
Yes, Ahmed, it seems as though we've been distracted here. But the cricket, and you've been around for a bit. You've been around with this cricket all across the U.S. And a beautiful cut shot. They're late and feel like get around from deep third man as they run for 2.
Yes, Modani moved to 48. A good 48 and a healthy 48 for 33 balls. Kamble is still there, 7 for 10, and a good partnership for Yash Dallas, 31 runs. Current run rate is exactly 8 after 11.2. Yes, I think cheerleaders are making the difference over here. They are cheering for cricket, and Mac Qureshi has bring the cricket convention to Florida. A very good ball, I think. He slowed down his pace. He knows Modani is trying to cut him and sweep him. And a dot ball. We hardly see any dot ball in T20. I think a good effort from Ahmed. He has bowled 1.3 overs and a little bit on expensive side for 18 runs. Modani is ready to face. A good ball. He's not giving any room for Modani to cut, and he's not giving any ball on the leg side so he can sweep. Here's the cheerleader against. Seems like our cameramen are enjoying as well, and everyone enjoying. Whoever is watching, this is the first time we are going live in the whole world. Here is Ahmed to Modani. Modani nudged down for 1 run and a quick single. A chance of a run out if direct hit wouldn't happen, but a good fielding at the end. Michigan is putting the equally fight over here. They are fighting for a great cause over here, which is US T20 Open for $100,000 prize. Match right now, I would say Vernon, after 11.5 over 92 is a very healthy score. I give you a mic after this ball. In a good ball, and on the replay we see how close that run out could be. So after 12 overs, 92 runs for 2 wickets. Roy Silva is back. Modani is still there on 49. Kamli was on 7.
Yes, Ahmed. Good cricket in this over. Pressure being brought by Ahmed in that over. He had quite a number of dot balls. There was that near miss on the run out. The run rate has been pegged back slightly from 8 to 7.7 now. But there's wickets in hand. And importantly, Modani is batting well. He's just 1 short of his half century. And if he gets it, it would be a wonderful half century.
Yes. And you can see Vernon, Modani has made the 49 run. He has contributed almost more than half of the score. Yash Dallas on 92 for 2 after 12 overs. I think we are seeing the bowling change from the Boca Raton end or the north end, opposite side of ours from the commentary box. Vijay Prakash Malala is there, a good umpire, one of the best umpires in the USA. Modani is looking at the field. Modani is ready, but keeper was still settling the fielders. A good shot right in the gap for 4 runs. This is the class of the batsman. He brings his 50. Modani moved to 53. And what a way to get his half century right here in Central Broward Regional Park in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And a great convention going on. And Shushan Modani, he's wearing a 01 shirt. T. Singh is bowler. A good leg break. Modani cuts it, but the fielder is there. The captain has placed the fielder on the right spots for Modani because he knows that Modani likes to cut and he can sweep the ball very well. T. Singh to Modani. A full toss. Modani hit it right on the straight. We have to watch and see if the fielder save it. It's a great effort from the fielder. He saved the 2 run for Michigan, and Dallas moved to 96 for 2. Modani is on 55 after facing the 39 balls. A good leg break. Bowler T. Singh. Full toss. Modani make it to the leg side with the sweep shot.
It seems as though Singh has just lost his shape a little bit there. Couple of full tosses thrown in there. Not really taken full advantage of by Modani. Score is 99 for 2. And T. Singh now to bowl to Kampali.
Kampali is facing T. Singh. A good single, a very good running between the wickets. Here's come the 100 for Yash Dallas. Yash Dallas is after 12.5 overs, 100 comes up and they lost 2 wickets. Modani is still there with 56 runs, faced 40 balls, and Kamli is there with 8 runs facing 12 ball. The partnership moved to 40 runs. Mudani is ready to face T Singh. A good leg break. Mudani tried to cut it, but the fielder is there, so there is no run. Yes, Vernon. After 13 overs, 100 for 2.
Good solid launch pad going forward, 8 wickets in hand. Mudani seemed to be well settled. Kampali has been around for a little bit. Partnership 40. Good launch pad. Hopefully Dallas can move on here. Maybe even get as much as 200.
Yes, Vernon, we have 24 teams. Teams from all over the USA, from California, from Michigan, from Chicago, from New York, from Maryland. And 1 or 2 are local team. And, of course, the US All-Stars, whose captain is Ishan Qureshi, the young captain. They have won all their 3 matches. MichCA is from Michigan Cricket Association. Asad Rahman just came and give us that information. He's still a shy. We offer him a couple of times for him to come and talk to us and tell us about Michigan cricket. Here comes the Ahmed for 3rd over. A good left arm, medium pace bowler. A good ball. Plays in the gap for single on the cover. A good fielding. 101 for 2. Mudani is on strike now. It still look very solid like a rock on 56 Vernon.
Definitely, Ahmed. And you've been around cricket for a long time in the USA, so you would have seen this happening in different areas.
Yes, Vernon. A good shot. Right to the deep mid-off. A score moved to 102. 102 for 2. Kamli is going to face Ahmed. Yes, I've been around. I used to play cricket in 2012. I got into the accident and then I started doing the hosting and commentary from 2015. And I seen Michigan cricket players and, a lot of players are from Bangladesh. A good shot and a drop catch. It was a tough catch, but a great effort from Ahmed. The ball was going at a speed of the jet plane. Vernon?
Yes, a powerful drive back down the ground. Ahmed tried to hold on, but it was a little bit too hot for him.
Yes, it's very tough for the fast bowler. After delivering the ball, he tried his best to catch that ball. A good ball in a block hole, but equally played a well shot right in the gap for 4 run in the extra cover region. And ball won the race again. This is the 3rd time. Ball is keep winning the race. Hopefully this fielder will catch up and maybe he can win 1 race against the ball.
Yes, Mudani going from strength to strength. Good cover drive, finding the gap, 4 runs.
Yes, Ahmed is a little bit on expensive side. After 2.4, hasn't gotten any wicket yet for 26 runs. A good ball. Mudani plays in the gap. Wanted a 2nd run. And very good running between the wickets from Kamli and Mudani. Make the 2nd run. And Mudani moved to 63 of 44 balls. 109 for 2 after 13.5 overs. But you have to look this. The Michigan Cricket Association, the MichCA, the team, they have given only 7 extras after 13.5 overs.
Yeah, they seem to have worked on that and not giving away much in terms of extras. And it's a positive thing on their part. And that one is just tickled to square leg for a single by Mudani. He keeps the strike. 110 for 2 after 14. 6 more to go. It's like the power play to the end now. Run rate still tad bit under 8, 7.9. Hopefully Dallas can move on from here. But Michigan seem to be very clear that they want to keep them down.
Yes, and Mudani taking the drink break. He asks an umpire for a drink break after making the 64 of 45. 110 for 2. Modani still strong over there for Yes Dallas. As long as Modani stays, Yes Dallas has a chance to make a score over 150 plus. I think that will be a healthy score in this ground. Cumbly still there on scoring 10 runs on 14 ball. But partnership come up to 50 runs. There's a good partnership, a healthy partnership with the current run rate on 7.9. 6 more over left in this inning. Modani is ready to face Afsar, a leg break baller. A good ball. Modani tried to cut it, and this time he sent the ball towards the third man for 2 runs. Good running between the wicket. He placed the ball in the gap at the last moment and cut it very good.
Very good understanding between the batsmen. They got around to getting 2 runs off that as Modani held back and then late cut that down to the deep extra cover region.
See, this is a good cricket. Modani wanted the second, but Kumbli said no. A good cricket overall from Modani. And yes, Dallas, 113 for 2 after 14.2 overs. Kumbli is ready to face Afsar. A good leg break. Here's the cut shot, uppercut shot. And this time fielder won the race. Last 3 times, Vernon fielder has lost the race, but good fielding at the end, and his scoreboard moved to 115.
Yeah, finally, he lost his glasses in the process, but he won the race. He got the ball. And that was driven just wide of extra cover, and it goes through the man down in the long off region, 4 runs, and that's calmly now just opening up as we head into the last 5 overs, 14.4 overs, 119 for 2. Dallas seem to want to move on. They've just upped the scoring rate now to just a tad over 8.1.
That was a very good shot right in the extra cover region for 4 runs. The partnership is look very strong, 59 runs, and they have made a couple of doubles and a good running between the wicket. A good shot, but we have to wait. It's right to the fielder, and it's an out. A good catch down in the deep. And Modani signaling to dugout. He wants water. And Kumbli is gone after making 16 runs on 16 ball. 119 from 3 Vernon after 14.4 over.
Yes, Ahmed. Kamli finally realizing he had to do something. He just couldn't stick around. He tried to open up, got a 4 the previous ball. This one he tried to go over the field. Unfortunately, he could only hold out to the man at long on.
Yes, Vernon, after 3.5 overs, given 35 runs, but finally took the wicket and removing Kumbli. A great catch in the deep by Kanchan. It's not that easy to catch the ball at the deep sometime when you are running in, but a great effort and a good catch. I see one thing about the Michigan Cricket Association and MichCA cricket team. They after the catch been held, they all come together and they have a small meeting. They are planning for the next 5 over as well. Like Yes Dallas is planning to make the run. Modani is still there for Yes Dallas on 67, facing 47 ball. Last ball of 15 over. A good sweep shot, but the fielder is there. It's going to be only 1 run. See, one thing I noticed, a lot of players, they're not understanding this is international cricket, like this last ball. He was waiting for the ball to come to him. He was not attacking on the ball. What do you want to say about that one now?
Well, Ahmed, I think it's all part of the developmental work that has to take place. And this is the good thing about this tournament. It exposes the players who don't have that kind of experience, to players who are internationally exposed and who have a lot more professionalism about them. So in this case, where that particular player was waiting for the ball to come to him, you would have noticed if it wasn't one of the more recognized guys, they would have been attacking the ball, moving in, putting pressure on the batsman as they ambled for that single. But all in all, as you said, the Michigan team seemed to have a plan. They came together at the end of that, after the loss of that wicket, seemed to have discussed something going into this final 5 overs. So we'll have to witness what goes forward.
This is a new batsman coming in named Farooq. He hasn't faced the ball. Modani is still on the strike. After 15 over, yes, Dallas in 120 for 3. And current run rate is look healthy right now, 8.0. Actually, Hussain is the new bowler now, Marnan. Bowling change. Hussain was the one who was keep losing the race. A good leg spinner. Modani played a equally well shot. But there's a fielder there, the protection there. Modani wanted the second run, but Farooq was not interested in it.
Interesting move there by Michigan, bringing on a new bowler for the 15th over. Maybe it's part of the plan, I don't know.
$124 for 3. Asad Rahman wants to know where's the AB de Villiers. As a wicket goes down, you were right, Vanan. After 15 over, usually we don't see the change from the captain, but Hussain came in on a second ball, taking the wicket. Shashank Modani is walking very slow back to the pavilion. He knows that his importance was in the middle was there, but he made a nice 69 runs. Hussain was the bowler and Afsar was the catcher. 69, Modani gone after facing the 50 delivery. The new batsman is coming in is Khan from YASH Dallas. 122 for 4. In 3 balls, Hussain has given only 2 runs and taken and removing the dangerous batsman. He was looking good out there, Shashank Modani.
Yes, Ahmed, and that's what pressure happens. Good bowling change by the Michigan team, getting that wicket there, and then following up from the previous one. We have now 4 down. We're into the 16th over, 122 for 4.
This is my first time I'm seeing somebody wearing a white pad. White ball. Hussain losing his length over here after taking the wicket of Modani. A left-hand batsman over there, Khan. Coming down the track, tried to cut the ball. There was no slip. I don't think the ball gonna go to the boundary. Ball slows down. 2 run has been taken. Khan has faced 2 balls and made 2 runs. Score moved to 125 for 4. Last ball of the 16 over. Varnan, and wow, the cameraman is showing us the moon. A beautiful camera work. What a pull shot. And that's a 6 run, a great effort from the fielder. But Khan has arrived, and he reminds me of Shahid Khan Afridi. You know, he won a deal in 6s, Varnan. And the score moved to 131 for 4 after 16 over.
Yes, Ahmed, it seems as though Dallas recognized that they need to push on. They got pegged back there a little bit by Michigan, losing 2 quick wickets, losing Modani, the heart of their innings. and Khan seemed to be taking the burden of moving this innings forward.
The cameraman is showing us the floodlights. A beautiful stadium over here with the floodlights. The last game they will be playing under the floodlights. Last night we finished here at 11 o'clock. First day. Today the second day. Farooq is there. He just faced one ball and made one run. You can see in the background the dugout for YASH Dallas. Farooq is ready to face Dhanyake. Dhanyake has bowled 3 over 8 runs. Left arm bowler. Start with the dot ball. Dhanyake has bowled 3.1 over and only 8 runs has given a good economy in T20. Orthodox left-hand bowler. It's a wide ball. Dhanyake tried to distract the umpire by appealing, but umpire said no. It's a wide ball. Vijay Prakash Malala is the umpire. Michigan is trying their best to keep the YASH Dallas under 150 runs. Current run rate is 8.1. Partnership up to 10 now. That's a quick single. A good fielding from the fielder. Overthrow. The ball went in the deep, but Farooq was not interested in the second run. Here comes the big hitter. Khan only faced 3 ball. And that was a huge six that he hit. The second ball that he was facing. And wide pad. Usually you don't see wide pad when you're playing with the wide ball in T20, Vernon.
Definitely not. Something new to me as well. Khan's a big man, and there he goes, a big shot, way over long off this time. Ball has gone all the way up onto the beyond the boundary for another big 6.
Khan is talking to Farooq, showing him his bat that my bat is strong and I can hit it and I'm a strong man. A CA bat, 10,000 plus. We've seen Rizman Chima entertaining us with the big 6s. Here is Khan from YASH Dallas. A good ball from Dhanyake, showing all his experience from all these years. A good ball, just 1 run. And Khan moved to 15 after facing the 5 ball. Farooq was on 2 facing the 4 balls. And his score moved to YASH Dallas score on 140 after losing 4 wicket. Current run rate is on 8.3. Dhanyake has given 8 runs before this over. Now a little bit expensive in this over. After 3.5 is 17. The fielder is there, so it's not going to be a no run. Farooq is still on 2 runs after facing the 4 balls, but the partnership is 18. The most run coming from Khan bat, and he has hit 2 fabulous 6s. This is what is T20 is all about. 6s and 4s. And cheerleaders.
Yeah, they seem to have gone into hiding, the cheerleaders. I think the cameraman is now focused on the floodlights coming on as the sun sinks into the distance. But good batting by Khan. He's a big man. He opens those shoulders. And Dhanyake, who had conceded 8 runs of 3, doubling that, and is now at the end of his 4 overs, 0 for 17. Khan is on strike. 4 overs to go. So let's see how things go forward.
Actually, 1-9 is 3 hours to go. I think you still have a jet lag. Maybe you need a little bit nap or something. But first time all over the world, maqtv and DR Sport are providing the live coverage of US Open T20 2018 from maqtv and DR Sport. Muhammad Afzal Qureshi, the name is enough. I've been saying that. He is trying to bring the cricket like IPL, CPL, PSL in America. And there's a great event. 24 teams came out from all over the United States and from all over the world We've seen a team came from UAE. We've seen some players came from Afghanistan, Pakistan. We've seen some players from India and current couple of players in the USA team. They are participating also in this. USA Open is all about entertainment, and great shot from Khan. We have to wait, and great camera work, and it's caught right on the boundary. A great catch, removing the Khan. V. Patel is showing all his experience. This is the first ball Khan was facing. Khan won a deal in a sixes, but V. Patel has a different plan for him, and he walks back to the pavilion. That was a good hit, but the fielder is over there, one on, and fielder caught very well.
Yes, Ahmed. Again, bowling change. Good bowling change by Michigan. Patel coming back in. Khan opening those big shoulders of him. Got it right off the center, but just went straight to the play on the extra cover boundary, who took it without any difficulty. Khan walks back. 140 for 5 now.
Yes, one on, 140 for 5. 2.5 overs have left. And Saf is the new batsman. Tanyaki has bowled 4 over for 17 runs. V. Patel coming back. The Michigan captain has made the changes, and he took the dangerous Khan wicket on the first ball. Here you go. V. Patel to Saf. He nudged down to the leg side just for 1 run. Farooq is still there after facing the 5 balls, after facing the 6 ball on 3 runs. And now Saf is on the strike. It was Farooq who made the single. 141 for 5. V. Patel after 2.2, 27 runs has given and taken 2 wickets. A good ball right in the block hole. Good effort from the fielder. Direct hit would make a difference. And the throw allows them to take an extra run, 1 on.
Yeah, they seem to be losing their shape there a little bit. They lost concentration, throwing the ball wildly all over. An extra run to the batting team. Not good.
V. Patel. Swing and a miss. That's a very good delivery, showing all the experience in the death overs. And the current run rate is on 8.1 after 17.4. But they need some boundaries now in death over if they want to go around 160 mark, 1 on.
Definitely. Michigan showing some verve here. But there's a shot straight over the bowler's head. They only could get a single, the long off coming around and returning the ball. But good bowling changes by the Michigan team and able to counter any move that Dallas may have wanted to make. They were sitting pretty well at 100 for 2 after 12. They're still at 144 for 5 now. And as the last ball of the 18th over is bowled, we have a single. Score goes to 145 for 5.
You notice something on the last ball of this over. Fielder tried his best to hit the wickets. But you see the Farooq bat was not on the crease. This is not a good example for youngster. You need to put that bat down when you are going on the other side in the crease. If that would be a direct hit, that might be a run out. These small mistakes matter in cricket.
And that's what pressure brings to you. And if you don't have the experience of how to deal with that pressure, then you run with your head in the sky, your bat in the sky, easy run out.
Yes, the cameraman is showing us the clock now. It's 10 after 5 here in Central Broward Regional Park, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's showing us the empty stands. We have few spectators now, but hopefully it's a weekday. The dugout looks happy, and there's the other team. They're ready to play the next game, keeping an eye how the pitch is performing over here. Last 2 overs, 12 ball left, 8.1 current run rate, 145 for 5. My prediction is they will make around 161 or 162. And let's hear from Vernon, his prediction.
I won't complain too much about that. just 12 balls remaining. Saif and Farouk, two new batsmen at the crease. Ahmad is back. He has 3 for 29. And then you have Patel to finish off. They'll be lucky to do 160.
A good shot right there on the leg side for 4 runs, Vernon. And they call me a seaman over here. You know, I can see the future. And when Beaver trick happened, the 4 ball, 4 wickets for Samuel Badri. And when he was on hat trick, I was the one who called the hat trick. And I've been calling the right calls. But you might be right. Maybe sometime I can be wrong. I'm a human being. But right now is 149 for 5 after 18.1. Let's see if Yash Dallas will cross 160. A good cut shot right there. A good effort from the deep fielder. He definitely saved the 2 runs from Michigan. And appeal, huge appeal from the keeper. But umpire said it's not out. Good running between Farouk and Saf. The score moves to 151 for 5 after 18.2. But, you know, I have to give a good, I have to give a benefit, or doubt here, Vernon, of your, maybe, you might be right. But over here, 161 looks possible.
I won't complain about maybe 2-3 runs. 160, 165. A good score. It's runs on the board. Michigan to get them.
Yes, Vernon, we try to give you a best commentary here and we try to make it as excitement for you guys. A good shot on the leg side, but the fielder is there. Just going to be 1 run. Farouk will be disappointed. That was a full toss. He wanted to send that ball out of the boundary. But at the end, just 1 run has taken. Saf is still there. Faces 3 ball on 3 runs he has made. Farouk is still on 11, facing 10 ball. Here's come the Ahmed. Again, another full toss. But Saf has made the better shot. And it's a 4 run. Yash Dallas moves to 156 for 5 after 18.4 overs. 157 for 5, 18.3. And that's a no ball from the umpire. And it's a free hit. Of course, Vernon now is going to make 161 plus. Vernon is coming all the way from Canada, to leaving the snow and coming to Sunshine State to enjoy cricket with me. Let's say free hit. And Saf cannot take advantage of the free hit. He swings and a miss. Vernon?
And that's cricket for you. Pressure on the bowler, pressure on the batsman. No ball, 4 runs, free hit, batsman can't score.
A good shot towards the straight, but the fielder is there. Long off. Long on. Last ball of the quota. Ahmed is about to bowl expensive side, 42 for none. Maybe he wants to take a wicket on the last ball. But wide ball and by run. He still have to bowl 1 more ball. Still an out last ball for Ahmed, given 44 runs.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. And that's what happens. No matter how much experience you have sometimes, when the pressure gets to you, no ball, wides, extra runs, extra balls, batsman's game. As Saif comes in with his last ball, pitches it up, the batsman pulls it down to long on, and they cross for a single, scores 161 for 5, 6 balls remaining in this game. Sorry, in this innings.
Here you go, sir. So we are on 161 for 5 after 19 overs. Here's come the gentleman, and the lights are on. Mr. Ben is here. He turned the lights on, and we didn't even know, Vernon, that in the commentary box we can control the lights from here. Last ball of the inning of Yash Dallas. Patel is back to bowl the last over. After 3 overs, he has taken 2 wickets and given 31 runs. The ball was there, but all Saf can do, play towards the leg side just for 1 run. 162 for 5. Healthy current run rate, 8.4, and partnership is built up, on 22. A beautiful view from central Broward region. A good shot and a huge 6. This is T20 is all about. A huge 6. You can see here, they moved to 168 for 5 after 19.2 over, and the current run rate goes up to 8.7. Yash Dallas knows this over is very important for them to make as many runs. Farrokh is doing excellent over here from 17 to 11. It's a wide ball. Umpire doing the exercise, putting his hands up. Sagar is here saying hello to us in commentary box. Again a great shot. There is no fielder over there. It's a 4-run. It's a 4-run. So the score goes up to 173 for 5. Farrokh moves on to 21 after facing the 12 balls. He's doing whatever the Khan was doing, and he's dealing in 6s and 4s. And Sagar is here. Sagar is telling me that Farrokh is an excellent player of the death overs. And Sagar want the Farrokh to hit 2 more 6s, but Michigan has different plan probably. We have to watch and see if Sagar is right or Michigan Cricket is right. MichCA is the name of this team. Right in the block hole, but played equally well and drop catch. Varnan, what do you want to say about that?
Death overs, block hole, slash outside off stump, goes low to the fielder, couldn't hold on.
Yes, Dallas. Varnan, I was in Dallas in September. It's a beautiful city. And a lot of Pakistani Indian are there. A lot of cricket goes on there. Swing and a miss, but they still try to steal the single. And they stole it. I don't say get it. They stole it. And 174 for 5. 175 for 5. And last ball. And Sagar is here. He wants a 6 to finish. Let's see what Farrokh will give Sagar. Farrokh will fulfill his wish. Here you go, V. Patel. Oh, that's a 1-run Sagar. Maybe next time, So now 176 for 5. The score that MichCA need 177 to win after 20 overs. The required run rate going to be 8.8. And fielders are walking back. We are just waiting for. We are waiting for the scorer to put on the detailed score. Here it is. See what a scorer is listening to us too. Yash Dallas. Samad came to open the batting with Mudani. Only make 1 run after 7, facing the 7 ball. Mudani is the man who makes 69 runs facing the 50 ball. Roy Silva comes in, 28 for 18. Kumbli makes 16 run after 17 ball, face Farrokh. Got not out, 23 run. Good hand inning for 14 ball. Khan came, 2 6s blazing, and after that he make 15. Got out after facing 6 balls. Saf got not out, 10. Williams-Murray, Garbali, and Jayakumar didn't come to bat. Dhanyanke started the bowling, 4 overs, 17 runs, no wicket, good economy, 4.3. V. Patel, 4 over, very expensive side, 11.3 economy rate, but taken the 2 wickets after 45 run. Ahmed, 4 wickets, 45 run, expensive, no wicket. Afsar, 4 overs, 36 run, 9 economy rate. T. Singh, 3 overs, 20 runs has given, and Hussain is the key guy who came in a 15-over ball changes made by the skipper, just for 1 over, 11 run, and taken the 1 wicket. Wicket falls on the 260, third wicket on 119, fourth on 122, and 140. Good partnership at the end. 176 for 5. Music start playing here. We'll be back, and pitch is about to get clean. Varnan and Ahmed Rana will be back after short break.